Blessed be the tie that binds our hearts in Christian love, the fellowship of kindred minds is like to that above. Before our Father's throne we pour our ardent prayers, our fears, our hopes, our aims, our one, our comforts and our cares. We share our mutual woes, our mutual burdens bear, and often for each other flows the sympathizing tear. When we asunder part, it gives us inward pain, but we shall still be joined in heart and hope to meet again. From sorrow, toil, and pain and sin we shall be free, and perfect love and friendship reign through all eternity.
I'm Bill Mays with a Stepping Stone Bible devotional thought brought to you in behalf of the Krum Church of Christ in Krum, Texas. Today's Stepping Stone for Wednesday, January the 31st, the year 2024 is entitled, Where's Johnny? We begin with a story about a family who is gathered around the dinner table. Little Mary chirps up and says, I just noticed something. Johnny isn't here. Her brother Tom answers, You mean you haven't noticed that? Why, he hasn't been here for several weeks. By the way, Dad, where is Johnny anyway? Dad replies, Well, I don't know, son. I noticed him around the yard a few weeks ago. Your mother should know. Margaret, where is Johnny? The children say he hasn't been here for some time now. Well, Mother ponders for a moment, and then at last the vacant look leaves her face as it lights up in remembrance. Oh yes, Johnny! Our son Johnny! No, I don't know where he is. But don't worry, he will probably come back someday. Let's all be a happy family and eat our meal. I'll put Johnny's plate away until he comes back. I wonder what could have happened. Local churches will gather around the Lord's table each Sunday. And the next time you are present at such a gathering around the Lord's table, think carefully and prayerfully. How many Johnnies can you think of who might be missing? The same can be considered at other gatherings of the Lord's church. How many Johnnies do you know of who are missing again and again when your church family comes together at other times besides a Sunday morning service? The ties of love in the family of God are too strong to just forget a Johnny, be they male or female. I ask you to remember Romans 12 verse 10, be devoted to one another in brotherly love. Give preference to one another in honor. God's family has always had a very special preference for one another. We're blood kin. the blood of Christ. In 1 Thessalonians 4 verse 9, now as to the love of the brothers and sisters, you have no need for anyone to write to you, for you yourselves are taught by God to love one another. We love each other because that is God's will for us to do so. As a child of God, we must be concerned when our brothers and sisters in Christ begin to stray. Too often we sit back wishing that they will come back without any real effort of concern. This type of thinking will even cause us to believe that they will come back without anyone encouraging them to do so. Then after much time has passed by, we will try to convince ourselves that, well, it's too late to do anything about it now. Research shows that we only have a few weeks, not months, before a straying brother or sister in Christ will fill their life with non-spiritual things in place of their former spiritual participation. We must be aware of Satan's great weapon, which is called apathy. We find in Hebrews 3, verse 12 to 13, take care, brothers and sisters, that there will not be in any one of you an evil, unbelieving heart that falls away from the living God, but encourage one another every day, as long as it is still called today, so that none of you will be hardened by the deceitfulness of sin. We must never become too tired to go after our missing brothers and sisters in our church family. We are challenged in Galatians 6, verses 1 and 2. Brothers and sisters, even if a person is caught in any wrongdoing, you who are spiritual are to restore such a person in a spirit of gentleness, each one looking to yourself so that you are not tempted as well. Bear one another's burdens and thereby fulfill the law of Christ. We fulfill the law of Christ when we lovingly take the time to be involved in the needs of others. We must never fail in our own individual responsibilities to be encouragers of each other. Now, if the Krum Church of Christ can be of any help to you spiritually, please go to their website, find their email address, and let them know what they can do to help you in drawing closer to Jesus Christ and His Word. As always, I remind you of the services of the Krum Church of Christ, meeting weekly at 319 North 3rd Street in Krum, Texas. Each Sunday for Bible study at 9:30 a.m. and Sunday worship at 10:30 a.m. and Wednesday Bible study such as this very evening at 6:45 p.m. God bless, be well, and Lord willing, I hope you will choose again next week to join us for another Stepping Stone Bible devotional thought.